Indigenous peoples around the world are organizing in defense of their territories and cultures. And one of the ways that their movements are strengthened is when they have strong communication strategies. Letting the wider world know about the problems that may be affecting you and sharing useful information within your community can serve to strengthen your hold on your territory. In this video, we will see 3 examples of communities that are successfully using communication strategies both within communities and externally. In all these examples, the youth of the community have been leading forces in introducing these new communication strategies while receiving guidance from the elders and wider community. The first story comes from the community of Penungu in Indonesia, who have been organizing for more than 60 years to reclaim their customary land from state-run oil palm plantations. Here, the community ran a popular community radio station.
Radio Gelora ini berdiri sejak
Radio Gelora started in February 2012. It is on air from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. These programs include entertainment, talk shows, and also news. The main reason we set up a community radio here is to ensure that we, the indigenous people here, are economically independent, politically sovereign, and culturally dignified. This radio is a megaphone for our struggle, so indigenous peoples understand what are indigenous peoples, what are customs, and what are we struggling for as indigenous peoples. The communities here are actively involved in almost all Radio Gelora's programs by contributing using phone or SMS text messaging.
Setiap acara menggunakan via telepon atau SMS mereka sangat aktif untuk berkomunikasi dengan Radio Gelora.
The listeners understand that the land used by the company is their land, the land of the ancestors that has been lost. Hearing the news from Radio Gelora, hearing the movements or struggles of other indigenous peoples in other provinces, communities here began to rise up and understand that this land is their right that has been grabbed and taken by the companies.
Pergerakan atau perjuangan yang lain di beberapa provinsi dapat didengarkan melalui Radio Gelora, mereka mulai bangkit bersemangat bahwa ternyata itu adalah hak-hak mereka yang selama ini dirampas, yang selama ini didiami, diduduki oleh pengusaha dan salah satunya BUMN.
Community radios are giving people all over the world the ability to produce and broadcast their own information, promote their own cultural values, and coordinate the defense of their territories. The second example is from the Maasai people in Tanzania, Africa, whose lands are being lost to tourism, conservation, and sport hunting for the rich. These communities have experience of raising national and international attention of their struggle for their territory.
It's very difficult to influence or to attract the media. What we did is, when we heard of the threats of land grabbing, we got organized quickly. From then, we built the basis of our argument. Later on, we got organized as a community with a common understanding of the issue that is affecting the entire community. We set up blogs. We had the Facebook, particularly for use, and Twitter. We were releasing the press releases with information, with background, with analysis, and also next steps of what we are planning to do as a community. We normally attach the pictures of big meetings, and then over 30-40 community representatives from different villages, women and men, signs the press release. to show that it is the community movement. It is not an NGO movement. This attracted people. This attracted media. We had both local and international media. For instance, in the international level, for the TVs, we have the Al Jazeera, we had BBC, we had CNN, Sky News, France 24, Citizen Television Kenya, Spain Television, among those who visited and covered the story on the ground. For the press, we have the Guardian UK, London Times, New York Times, and also social media. Media has a lot of power to influence decisions, to influence even plans of corporation, companies, and at times even to block when they properly capture the messages of the community. Media is actually something that has helped us a lot. It is really getting organized can attract the media, and the media getting the right message from the people. So the community organizing, community meetings, community information sharing, and getting the right information is actually what has made us to make a step forward in blocking our territory from being taken away.
The final example is the Quechua community of Sarayaku from Ecuador, who have been actively defending their territory from oil drilling companies for over 20 years. Located deep in the Amazon jungle, in an area only accessed by boat or plane, they have ensured that they are in communication with the world by investing in modern technology.
This is the first community from the interior of this forest to have internet so that we can connect with the world.
It is very important to learn about communication, learn how to use it, and to learn how to relate it with large media organizations. In this way, we can take advantage of what technology offers us, but in a positive way. If you need to do a quick campaign on social media, do it. If you need to publish photos, do it. If you need to use Twitter, do it.
Although access to the internet can bring outside influences that can undermine cultural values, it has also allowed the people of Sarayaku to access information, let people know when they are threatened, and build networks of solidarity with others from all over the world. In Sarayaku, video has also been used to great effect, documenting their successful struggle against oil expansion. Heriberto Gualinga is a filmmaker from Sarayaku whose work has publicized his community story around the world.
The importance of communication in our struggle is that it allows us to show first-hand evidence, to show what the state or companies try to hide. Here we can show what's really happening.
El compañero Heriberto era nuestro periodista recién que empezó a practicar.
Heriberto is our journalist. He always carries a little camera. A while ago, the military landed here on our territory. Our community organized and went to see what was happening. When we were up the river, which we have always moved freely on, they have blocked the way with chains to stop our canoe. Then they started searching us.
Pidiendo el impaso de la canoa. Entonces ahí nos empezaron a revisar todo. Hemos estado planteando diplomáticamente.
We have diplomatically been saying that we will not allow petrol company on our territory. Now you are trying to control everything. We have no weapon. Why do you tell lies?
¿Por qué tienen esa idea en su mente metido de las mentiras?
Without evidence, no one will believe you. We have our own evidence of what we live through. Us women, men, and youth.
Turn it off. Turn off the camera.
I can't. I'm documenting this from the beginning to the end. I can't stop. I'm a student of communication and I will not turn off my camera. They can accuse you of being against the authorities, of being dangerous. And you can show with evidence that you are peaceful. You can show why you want to protect your territory, why you resist petrol, mining or logging companies coming onto your territory. We are building a good team here that understand how to make documentaries. use a camera, write a script, or record sound.
Heriberto and the Sarayaku communication team have produced a number of documentaries both about their community struggle and the cultural richness and beauty of their home.
The films were made to share in the community, but we started sharing them further afield, and they had a lot of success. They talk truthfully about what is happening to us. The narrators are indigenous peoples. They are our own leaders. That's how we have been able to share our story with others. We want to continue doing this, not only by showing the problems, but also showing our values here in the rainforest. By capturing the lives of our elders, we can show the future generations things they won't be able to see for themselves. Our struggle should not just be struggles of an indigenous community alone. It should be everyone's struggle. And that is why communication from within indigenous communities ourselves is so important.
Mama ben mayemo, mama ben mayemo, mama ben mayemo, beke kokoriti, moko, mama ye, moko, mama ye papa ye, moko.